Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. Today we're going to continue with showcase of Blue Doflamingo. Of course, you're going to be running into a lot of mirrors. So today we're going to start off with 2 games against the Doflamingo mirror and how I pilot those. Then we're going to have 1 game against a Black Yellow Luffy player, 1 game against a Lucci player, and then 1 game against a Katakuri player. And actually, that Katakuri game was actually the one that took me to rank 1 in OPBounty. So pretty fun game there as well. But anyways, I hope that you enjoy the games coming up soon. If you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Yesterday, we did an in-depth breakdown of this list and how I play it. So make sure to check out yesterday's videos if you want to understand my card choices here. But anyways, aside from that, just enjoy the gameplay and let me know if you have any questions. In this match, we're going against the mirror. Okay, usually, honestly, I like going second in the mirror. It lets us be able to like attack into the first unit that they summon. That opponent, oh, perfect. And I even have the Perona here too. This is pretty good. We have the Bounce Law, we have the Boa, we have the Pudding, we have Perona. So again, going second I think ends up being better, because if the opponent tries to stack their deck, and I mean obviously if they get a Jinbe, they get to still keep a unit on the field. Oof. No 1 cost. That's rough, buddy. I actually like Gravity Blade in this matchup. I think we grabbed the Gecko. I don't think we need the other Gecko here. And then we go here, and that's our big boy Jinbe. So here we can put the Buggy on the top, and then we're gonna summon the Jinbe with our leader ability, and then we can draw into Sengoku and be able to summon this. I guess we're gonna play Boa, so it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, we go like this. So you have to plan ahead, obviously, right? So we're gonna draw into the Sengoku on our second turn and be able to potentially summon that Gecko, right? With our leader ability. Although honestly, yeah, so like we just let this happen and we just take it. Yeah, we just take this one, we say okay. And again, this is why I like this here, right? Because now we can go ahead and attack 8 into this, and we guarantee that we kill it. Actually, it's literally a 9k instead. It has to be, I guess I can go Law. I can go Law instead of Boa and bounce back the Weevil. I kind of like that. And maybe if I do it that way, I can actually just bounce back Sengoku too, to try to look for another one. So we can go 7 here. If the opponent counters the 7, I'm okay with that, because that means that the opponent's gonna be low in hand size, right? Do I want to play Sengoku again though, or do I want to play Perona? I think I want to play Sengoku. Like if opponent wants to counter this, I'm okay with this. The idea is to make it so the opponent has no units on the board, right? And by keeping their hand size high, we could potentially also go for a Pudding, which made me realize that I probably need to play around Pudding. So maybe actually it had to be Perona, because now if I play Sengoku, I'm still gonna be at 7 cards, and that's a lot of cards. So I might have to actually go Buggy here. I might have to go Buggy just so that we're not getting punished by a Pudding. Yeah, I think we go Buggy. I think we go Buggy so that we don't get punished by a Pudding. We can still draw it exactly this way and just have our Gecko on the top to summon if we need to. Or we can just... Yeah, we have to go this way, right? We can also just go here instead, since we're going to already have a Sengoku, get the 2k counter. Yeah, maybe this is better. Yeah, I did forget about Pudding, so I don't want to get hit by Pudding by keeping 7 cards. Now, if the opponent finds another Jinbe here, if they play the Weevil, I guess they're still gonna be at 7. Next turn, we should definitely go Pudding, because he also shuffles whatever the opponent just stacked here, so they're not gonna be able to tell like what happened. I do like the idea of saving this Jinbe. I have a lot of cards in my hand. So I think we can go Pudding. The only downside of going Pudding here is that I won't be able to use my leader ability, right? Oh, so they're just gonna go Gecko. Oh wait, that's gonna be a blowout. So I don't think we need to actually save. I don't think we need to actually save this game right now. Then. We go Pudding and we go Sengoku and we should be okay. Yeah, we just go like this. Boom. And then we can go 5 here. If the opponent wants to save this, I'm okay with this. Yeah, we'll go 6. Let them give me a 2k2 if they want to. I think I'd rather have Sengoku on the field. Look for another... Again, if the opponent wants to go to 3 cards, it's going to make it a lot easier for me to clear their board in the next turns. Because I still have way too many cards compared to them. Another law will be very nice. Yeah, there you go. They still lost it. I guess we'll grab... I mean, I guess we can honestly do this either way that we want to, right? Let's grab the boa. I'm at 6, so the opponent plays Pudding. It's still annoying, but not impossible. Next turn, we actually have enough down to go Gecko, Jinbe, Boa. And our opponent only has 5 cards in their hand, right? So if they use their little ability here, we can still attack into whatever. We have a lot of little bodies on the field, though. I wonder if we just save this Gecko for another turn. Like, maybe we save this... Maybe we just go Boa next and use my little ability. I think using my little ability might be better than going Gecko, Jinbe. Because he also lets me attack with the Pudding. But I guess I don't want to attack into their life just yet, right? I feel like we have such an advantage right now. Yeah, if the opponent... Like, I don't even care about Teach. Every time the opponent uses Teach at this point, they're so far behind that it's just going to let us... Like, they can now go Teach and also have enough down to play another 4-drop, right? So they're just going to go for the leader ability and just try to kill this law here. Oh, okay, they have the Jinbe, so that makes sense then why they did it this way. And they're going to go for the law, and they're going to be able to bounce the Pudding. No, they're going to just bounce law again. Okay. I could have saved that, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could have saved that. I don't want to take this damage. I don't think we need the Pudding. So, again, we can go Boa here. Like, this should be pretty easy, right? We just go here. We just go Boa. Got a Jinbe. That's actually so nasty. That is so nasty. And I can put the Gravity Blade to be drawn next time. We can go like this and attack. We can attack it for 9, I guess, right? We go here. Gecko or Boa? I think I kind of like the Gecko, right? Just set up for the Jinbe next turn. I could also grab the Law instead, which could be pretty good too. The Law doesn't sound bad either. Yeah, we can just keep this Law instead. Because we can start cycling. We can send this Gecko back, play the Law, and when Law dies, we just bring it back with Gecko. This will prevent the opponent from ever having like a big enough board. Not only that, but remember that we have Gravity Blade, right? So that's gonna already stop the opponent already. Like, I might just go Gravity Blade here. Depending on what the opponent plays here, I might just go Gravity Blade. I guess they're giving me something to attack into, so Gravity Blade makes no sense. We can save Gravity Blade for later. Because we can just attack into the units that they're going to summon here with their leader ability. They have a Law and a Weevil in their hand. We just need to play around the Pudding so that we don't get punished by Pudding. Okay, so we can get punished by Pudding here. If they go Pudding, I still feel like I'm so far ahead that it's not gonna matter. You don't get your leader ability, right? If you go pudding, and you will tell me everything that's in your hand, which is just gonna be a Weevil and a Law. I don't want to play Law on that Jinbe, so I think we can just chill. If the opponent... Yeah, okay, so they are gonna go for the leader ability. There's the Boa. Sure. So we know that they have a Weevil and a Law, so they have a 1k, right? So we can just go like this. Actually, I could probably counter my dump better, to be honest. I don't want to attack into their leader if I can. That's the weird part. Like, I would rather not attack into their leader, but they're gonna force me to. I guess they're not forcing me to. I can just go here. Yeah, they're not forcing me to do anything. I can just go like this. Do I want to attack into their leader? I guess let's start putting pressure. Let's start putting pressure. I don't think we need to starve them out. I don't think I need to. I don't think I... Okay, so I guess I should have summoned that unit then. Well, I guess we can still summon it. We know what's on the top. Right, so we can just go like this. We know we're gonna get a Jinbe, so we can go Jinbe into Boa next turn. I would have preferred to have the Jinbe to play it with the Gravity Blade, but I think we'll take it like this. We know the opponent has a Law and a Weevil. We need to start slowly eating up their life so we can start putting pressure. And I think we're so far ahead that we can afford to attack there. I was just scared of like a random trigger messing up with my Boas. Yeah, so they're gonna bounce the Boa. Okay, so are you finally gonna go for your pudding? Pudding is nasty here, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want to counter. And maybe I should have just saved that Jinbe last turn so that we can prevent the thing. Okay, no, they're just gonna go for it here. All right, so this is fine, right? They're gonna send the second Boa back. Yep. So they're gonna send the second Boa back, and they're gonna just start doing their thing, right? So we go here, and we go here. And this is where the Gravity Blade, I think, is going to shine. The problem is that I don't know what's on the top of my deck right now. Well, I do know. Never mind. Yeah, we do know. It's going to be a Gecko, right? So, yeah, we'll go like this. So if the opponent plays... Do I need to just... Like, the low bounce is cute for them, but they're not really developing anything. Do I need to just go for Gravity Blade here? I can always just play my own Law, I guess, and bounce it. Attack into the Jinbe twice, play Law to bounce whatever unit the opponent plays here. Like, I want to play Gravity Blade when they have 2 active units. I want to get, like, full value from this Gravity Blade. Especially if they have, like, active Boas. They might go Law a 3rd time here. And just clear my board. Okay, it's Weevil. So, yeah, so I like the idea of the bouncing the Weevil. Playing out a Boa. Attacking into this Jinbe. I'm completely fine if the opponent gives me cards here. Like, I want to start with the 5s. I want to start with the 5s. Yeah, I'm gonna start with the 5s. The more cards you get, I don't want to attack into your life. So if you're gonna give me cards here, I'm completely okay with this. I want don't get the choice if I want to play this law. I guess I can do the same thing here, no matter which way I do it, right? It's the same thing as playing the boa out. Because we know the opponent's gonna be able to bounce the boa back, right? So let's just go like this. Do I like the Sengoku? I don't mind the Sengoku. And honestly, let's just grab Jinbe back. Let's make it a way that I can just fill my board back up if something happens here. This could be a trigger. The opponent thinking about it. Red Roc or Gravity Blade. We don't have a lot of counters is my only concern now, so my units will die, but the opponent only has one good attack with their leader, which is why I focus on bouncing back that Weevil to their hand. Yes, there's a Red Roc. Yep, I suspected. You want to hit the ball, I think, right? No, they hit the Jinbe instead. Okay. I mean, that means you're. I mean, I guess they don't care because they're gonna just continue bouncing the ball with their law. So they can play law 2 more times here by the teach. They can play it 3 times if they want to, but again, every time they're doing that, they're not developing anything else. And that's why I don't really care about teach and why I don't play it in my list. Like, yeah, this little loop here of teach into law has slowed me down, but it's not winning them the game. Like, I'm still able to continue having this big board even when you're bouncing everything back to my hand over and over. We're gonna lose 1 unit here to the attack, so they have their own Gravity Blade. All right, cool. So now you can go here, play the law, and kill my whole board. And that's why I like the Jinbe, because now we just get to develop everything again. Yeah, they're gonna bounce the boa. And we're gonna just develop double boa, I guess. Yeah, they're gonna go here, do their thing, boom, 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 bam, bam. Alright. So, yeah, we just go here. Oh, that's another Jinbe, look at that. Oh wait, so this is crazy because we can actually play 3 boas out. That's actually crazy. I don't mind this. Yeah, I don't mind this. Like, do I want this Gecko? I think the Gecko is fine. Let's go Gecko, and if anything, we can play this guy out. We could have attack for more. We could have attack for 9 if we play this guy too. Yeah, and then just go like this. Again, they have the law. They have the law cycle, and they can do the law thing all over again. But you're not putting any pressure on me. And at any point when you start developing boards, I still have this Gravity Blade just ready to go. So they go Weevil. Now, they do have a lot of cards now, so that does let them defend themselves for quite a while. They're gonna put the law on the top, right? Okay. They're gonna play another law, get the boa out. Oh wait, they didn't bounce their law. They bounced I just realized that, yeah, they bounced the Sengoku. So they must be running out of steam then. Unless they have another law, right? But if they play another law here, I still get 2 targets for the Gravity Blade. which is what we were looking for. We're definitely attacking with the boss next turn, right? If this boss stay on the field. So the opponent gets a 2k here. If the boss stay on the field... Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, so again, this is everything I wanted. Honestly, at this point, I might even attack into their law. So 2k, 1k. I think attacking into their law is fine. Just force them to use up their hand. I don't remember what I put on the top after this Gecko though. That's the only problem. Yeah, give me your 2Ks. Because if I can clear, I know I can clear both active units, and I know I can clear the law. Right? So we can go like this. Give me another 2K. I know you have the Mihawk. I know you have the Mihawk here. Yep, there you go. There we go. Not use the card action. There's gonna be 2 more cards. No, they don't have it. And then we just go like this. Boom. And just like that, we just got 3 cards out of their hand, while also clearing up the whole board. The lost cycle is gone unless the opponent has another law, which is completely possible. They do have a Jinbe in their hand, so they'll be able to fill up their board here. But the fact that the opponent can now potentially clear this board might make all the difference. So that's their Jinbe. They have a second law. Okay. I think people get too tunnel vision on this loop. And again, it slows me down. I mean, it has slowed me down a lot, but it's not winning you the game. They can do it a 3rd time. It's nasty. I'll give them that. They can do it a 3rd time by putting the teach on the by putting the law on the top. And that lets them just clear most of my board out. Okay. I could also just get them to 0 here. But then that means I'm giving up this law. Well, that's not true because I have the opponent bounced the 2k back into my hand. So I could get them down to 0, right? We can go 4 here with the boa to force out the opponent doing the thing. And I want to stack my deck. Then we can attack 9. No, we can attack 7 first, I guess. If I get them down to 0, how are they winning this? Might make more sense for me to just get them down to 0. Yeah, that early pudding was like what blew them out. Might make more sense to get them down to 0, but at the same time, I think I'm just gonna go 7 and just play my bow out. I could have gone 8, I guess. Yeah, I should have gone 8. I probably should have gone 8. Okay, yeah, I probably should have gone 8. All right, that's on me. We can develop here, but then the opponent just gets to develop Jinbe again. But again, the opponent's gonna have less cards in their hand. Let's go here. Okay, this is good. I'll take this one. And then it's still a 6k attack, so the opponent says to give me a 2k. They're gonna give me the 2k, right? So they're still at 2. So they have Law and they have Jinbe. And again, their Law will allow them to just bounce everything up. But I'm just gonna get to replay everything again. So that we're just gonna be trading these Laws back and forth. And now the opponent has to start attacking into my life, giving me access to stuff. So you go Law, you go Jinbe Law, and then you go Law again with the Teach. Like, I really don't think it's winnable for them because of all the balls that I have in my hand, allow me to just stack my deck any way that I want. But it's just so annoying because it's letting them just stall out for so long. Like, they get to stall out for so long here. Like, the fact that I'm able to keep... If you bounce this Jinbe back, I'm chilling, right? Like, what am I missing here? We go here. We go like this. bounce this bad boy up, play that one up. Then we go Jinbe, we go here, start placing in the top, put a Don here. Then we go here, attack for 7, use leader ability and play this. Another trigger could give them life. So again, every turn they've been doing this law 3 times, but because they keep putting the law back into their hand, it's not letting them develop a board. And now I have 4 units, right? So the law 3 times doesn't work. And I can actually defend the Weevil against the attack from the Doflamingo. There. Oh, they didn't go for the law this time, right? So they're just gonna go for their Jinbe. To go Jinbe. Okay, so now the opponent's just looking to probably just try to go for lethal if they can knock, if I can not kill them this turn. But you have to kill this Weevil. If you don't kill this Weevil, you're gonna get punished. They can bounce 2 units back. Okay, you got punished. They can bounce 2 units back. Right? Yeah. So then we go here and we go here. Then they can have law again to bounce another unit. So then we just have lethal, right? We go 7. We know you have a 1k and you have 2 more cards in your hand. So we go 7, 7, and then the rest. Okay, so then we just go 7 here. We attack with our units first to play around a trigger from like Gravity Blade. And then we put the rest here. And that's the game. Again, it takes forever. It takes forever. But I don't like that loop trick, that law loop as much as people do. Like I don't think it's that crazy in the mirror. So in GG's. This match, we're going against the mirror. The opponent chose to go second, but we have a decent hand. I hate that I don't have anything that helps me just set up my board, right? Like I don't have any enablers here. But I still think this is so good. Like, do I want to... Honestly, let's just rip it. Let's just rip it. Maybe we get lucky. No? Okay, that's cool. If the opponent keeps a lot of cards, I might just go for pudding, to be honest. I'm going to take it. Even if the opponent has their own pudding in return. Okay. So, we just go pudding here. Go for 5. That blew up 3 cards from their hand. And then we play my Perona to set up the rest of my stuff. So we can set it up so that we have a Jinbe coming out, right? So we can go 7 turn less, then we can go Jinbe. Jinbe into double Weevil seems pretty good to me. So we want to draw into the Weevil. We'll draw into the Weevil, play Jinbe with my leader ability, and then play into another one. And then we're just going to draw these 2 cards. There we go like this. And next time we're going to have 2 Jinbes and 2 Weevils in the field. But it still has a lot of cards in their hand, unfortunately for us. I want to play around pudding. So the opponent could mess up my shuffle by playing pudding here. So I want to make sure I don't get punished by that. It sucks giving them these cards early. But I want to play around pudding. So I think this ends up being okay. Okay. So I want to eat up the 2k counter. I don't need to attack into their life anymore. So I think I'm just gonna go here. And again, we're just gonna have a big board, right? So 2k counter. Opponent's gonna go down to 5 cards. They draw another one next turn. Do our stuff. So we start like this. We go Jinbe. Play this bad boy. And having double Weevil should be pretty good for us. That was a double 1k. Yeah, so they did have the Perona. They did have the pudding. Right? So they did have the pudding. We'll go like this. We have double Weevil. Opponent has double Weevil as well. But they only have one card to attack into. And next time we can also go Gravity Blade. Which actually seems pretty good to me. Because I have a wide enough board that I can just attack into their units. The fact that the opponent had to give me 2 cards there feels pretty good. Okay, so yeah, so we go Gravity Blade into the boa then. Yeah. Oh, they get to bounce one of these back. Okay, that's pretty good for them. That gives me 1 less attack. Okay, that's decent. So does this Gravity Blade still make sense then? I don't know what you kept at Dawn open. So for the pudding. Yeah, I know what they kept at Dawn open. So does this Gravity Blade still make sense? I think it does. Opponent only has 4 cards, right? So Gravity Blade guarantees we get rid of the boa and one of the Weevils, and we still have 2 down to play with. Which we can go 5. We can go 5 twice into the law and then an 8 into the Weevil. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. Yeah. And we still have this Jinbe for a future turn. Blue, fill up our board again. We are at 2 lives, so I have to be a little bit careful, right? That I don't get too low. But we just go like this. Right? And we attack 5 here and 5 again. I want to kill the Weevil, right? The law is just an after effect. So by attacking 5 here, if the opponent counters out of that, it should make the 8 more powerful into this Weevil. The opponent didn't show me any 2Ks earlier though, so it's possible that honestly, yeah, I think I just go 5 again. I think I go 5 and then I just go for an 8. I could also, that's a 2K now, right? I could also go 5 and then 7. But I also do think that the Weevil is more dangerous than the law. But the opponent just committed a 2K counter to save that. I'm just gonna go for it. And then we still eat up another 2K counter here. Honestly, they gave me a 2K counter, so we can actually go for 6. Yeah, and we can play Sengoku. And man, I love having this Jinbe. But at this point, might have to actually be Gecko. Either one is good, to be honest. We can go Jinbe again. We just have another Jinbe in their hand. Yeah, we saw all 4 Jinbe, so that's kind of nasty. That's very nasty. Yeah, I get it. I get it. That's cute. We'll go like this into this. Start placing at the top. So this is 6. If I only go for a 7, technically the opponent can actually get rid of it. But I think we have another Jinbe anyways. That we can just fill up the whole board, right? If the opponent wants to give me a 2K here, I'm okay with that. Because we're just gonna go like this. And just have a full board. I think I value just developing my board here. While the opponent... I guess technically it would have been better to probably just kill the opponent's unit. Yeah, maybe it was better to kill the opponent's unit. Because like the opponent doesn't have a board anyways for us to attack into, but at least this lets me kind of play around the law a little bit. Like even if they bounce my stuff up, I still have a bunch of units on the field. And these Weevils are just getting me so much draw, right? So that feels pretty good. Okay, yeah, so you can play law twice, right? But they decided not to play law. They decided to send the Sengoku back into their hand. I do have to be careful not to die next turn, right? So I need to be not take. I need to stick at 2. Oh, it's because they had another law. All right, that makes sense. Now I understand why they did it that way. So I need to stick at 2. So I think we just go here. We can still go double boa, I guess. That should be okay. I don't agree with what the opponent just did here. I think we just go here then. Ooh. I guess a pudding is a problem. Pudding will indeed be a problem. So maybe we just want to go double boa here. That law is nasty. Never mind. That law should give me that law should give me the advantage that I need. Yeah, that law should give me the advantage that I need here. Because we can replay Jinbe, right? So we can replay Jinbe. And get another unit right down in the field. Still concerned about the opponent obviously having pudding. So I think we just go for the, instead of going for the Weevil, I think we just go for a second boa. Yeah, I think we just go for a second boa, right? So that we have the blockers. Yeah, the opponent was setting up for the Perfume. So by having, they were gonna join into the pudding. So by keeping myself at 6 card, the pudding is a little bit less useful. And that was able to let me get there, right? So GG's. In this match, we're gonna against Black Yellow Luffy. I don't have pudding, but I have Perona. So that lets me look at 5 cards anyways. I think I have to mulligan for the pudding. I think I have to mulligan for the pudding, even if I wanted to get other stuff. We don't have pudding, remember, right? So it kind of feels weird attacking here, but I'm gonna use this as a way to just thin out my deck. Yeah, I'm gonna use this as a way to just thin out my deck so that we can actually get closer to the pudding. So we need to have pudding in this matchup if we want to go aggressive. We don't have Jinbe either now that we lost. Oh, opponent's gonna just go to 7. Okay, that's smart. By going to 7, that lets them be able to put a lot of pressure. Yeah, they can go to 7 here with a Luffy too, so they're able to just go down to 0 very quickly. Okay. I guess we can always go. Do I want to attack for 6 here? Like if we attack for 6 here, oh wait, it doesn't matter. Opponent has 7 life. It doesn't matter. Yeah. What am I doing? I was like, oh, if I attack for 6, I'm gonna put pressure. I think I like this Gravity Blade next turn, regardless of what the opponent, regardless which other 5 body the opponent plays. Like this has to be a Gravity Blade, right? No pudding is really punishing us right now. Opponent just lost another little Luffy. That's huge. If the opponent plays another 5-cost body here, like a Sabo. Now, if they have another Hiyori, that's really where they want to be. They want to go at 7. So they want to go to 7. So another Hiyori. Okay, so little Sabo. If they have Hiyori into big Sabo and little Sabo. Okay, no, it's just gonna be okay. That makes sense. They're still just eating up into this pudding, huh? Like they don't really care. Yeah, they don't really care. Man, yeah, not having pudding is really such a punish here. And opponent's gonna be able to go both kits next turn. And it feels bad going for the Gravity Blade here. Ah, man. Like, this doesn't matter anymore. I guess I can go 8 here instead of their life, but the opponent still gets to just trash the life next turn. So we might as well just do it, right? We might as well just do it and force the opponent. I mean, I guess this gives me a 1k, so actually... Yeah, no, it might be better for me to go like this. Yeah, let's just get the 1k out of the field, right? So let's just get the 1k out of the field. We know that there's a Jinbe on the top. If we play this, obviously the Jinbe just doesn't go anywhere. We can go Boa and force a 2k instead. The opponent has Rocket Luffy, so they can be able to just... I think we go Boa instead. And I'm still thinking, honestly, that this pudding... But I guess the Perona can help me get the pudding where we need to be. Let's just eat up a 2k counter here. Oh, they're gonna just take it. Wow, interesting. So they must have another Awakener here, so they can go Awakener, double Kid, and Leader ability, and still get themselves to... Okay, yeah. Now, opponent should not be playing double Sabo here, because if they go double Sabo, the Gravity Blade is going to punish them like a lot. But I'm guessing they're going to go Rocket Luffy and Sabo though, right? And if they go Rocket Luffy and Sabo, then they still keep themselves in a decent spot. Yeah, putting completely changes this matchup. Yeah, they go Sabo, Rocket Luffy, KO one blocker, right? KO one blocker, do the rest, and attack into Jinbe maybe. And as long as they don't have 2 kits on the board, the Gravity Blade feels not as great. Yeah, they're not respecting the pudding whatsoever, guys. That's the crazy part. Like, that's the crazy part, that they're not respecting it. Which I don't blame them, right? So we know we have a Jinbe on the top. I want to play this Perona. Do I need to play Jinbe out? Like, maybe I don't even need to play this Jinbe out. Maybe we play it with the Mihawk. So that was still... Oh. Let's go like this. I think I like this. I think I like this Mihawk. And then we're gonna just go Perona. And again, we're at this point we're just looking for we're looking for pudding, right? We don't get it. And I don't want to give them... I guess I can go like this again, right? And just bounce this back and just continue doing this. There she is. So we go pudding. And I guess we can go here. I don't know that we need double Gravity Blade though. I mean, it does help. It does help. Could potentially help. We can change our mind, I guess. So the opponent can go Gecko here into Rocket Luffy and the other Luffy. They still have 9 cards though, right? So the pudding's still gonna be brutal. We're still at 4 life. I wish I could play both Pudding and Gravity Blade. If the opponent gives me another Sabo here, I think I have to go Gravity Blade. But I don't think they will. I think this is just gonna be Gecko into Luffy, right? If they give it to me though, I do think I have to just go for Gravity Blade and just save the pudding for another turn. Because that would put both Sabos in the bottom. I also could just look for my... I could look for my Perfume, right? By just continue to cycle with Law and Perona. Oh, they only played 1 kid, which makes sense. But that means you're only at 7. So that doesn't make sense to me. They're gonna keep themselves at 1 life, right? They're gonna keep themselves at 1 life. Like, this doesn't matter. You're only at 7. You still at 8 cards, so this putting still, I think, is probably correct. I think this putting is still correct. Especially because the opponent has carefully crafted their hand, right? What I don't want to do is leave them at 1. So we go putting here, and we still have sits down. So we can go 7 and 8, I guess. Or maybe we don't want to attack with the Mihawk. Maybe we just go for a big attack with the Doffy and develop this thing. Has to be putting. Has to be putting. Let's just get that out of the way. I know I get, like, if I go 7, 7, we could go 8 twice. I cannot leave them at 1 life, man. Leaving them at 1 life feels so bad. That feels so bad. I guess they have to find another gecko or another baby Sabo. And I can just leave that Sabo on the field. Maybe this is not bad. Maybe we just go like this. Do I want to bounce this Kusan back into their hand? It just gives them a card, another card to trash when they get the Sabo. So I think we just bounce this pudding back, to be honest, and just go like this. And at this point, we're looking for firmer, right? I could just die if I'm not careful. Opponent has to find another little Sabo from the pudding, right? I guess they could have Garp and just do it that way. They could have another gecko and do it that way as well. Let's block the easy ones, right? Rocket Luffy, okay. That's why I like that. I guess I understand. Like, I don't understand why the opponent played Kusan last time instead of just playing double Luffy and going to 9. They didn't want to be at 0 life because I guess they're playing around the firmer. Did you get the? They got the big Sabo, not a little Sabo. And you're 5? Oh, they have the. Okay, well. We know they have another big Sabo in their hand, right? So using this Gravity Blade is not really going to do anything because the opponent's still going to have another blocker. I mean, it is going to do something. It's going to get rid of 2 units. But the opponent still has... opponent's just chilling now. They have 2 lives. The problem with their 2 lives is that they have to... They have to find a way to use those 2 lives. They need to have another gecko. So what if our play here is actually to not attack into them? So we can go 4-4. Like, what if we just attacking into this thing here? So 4 with Jinbe. 4 with Jinbe into the Weevil. 4 into the Gecko. We can put 1 down here, 1 down here, and attack this for 6. If we're gonna do that, we need to play Weevil first. Now we have Boa. Might actually be better than... No, because the block is just gonna get punished by the Luffy. But it forces the opponent to have to use the Luffy. Darn. Yeah, it's forcing the opponent to have to use that Luffy. Again, if they have another Gecko, then they just get to win anyways. I probably have to play the Boa. I mean, this gives me a 2k, so that's the benefit of it. And we can just cycle the Boa out. I don't want to give up the Gravity Blade. It's a Boa or it's a Gecko, right? Because this changes everything. I guess it has to be Boa and Perona and Pudding. And we keep the Gecko. And yeah, we're gonna just grab a 2k here. Whew. Opponent has it. Yeah, opponent has another. Opponent must have it, right? Opponent must have another Gecko in their hand if they're going for it this way. Yeah, I mean, my hope was that the opponent didn't have another Gecko, but they did cycle with the Sabo, so it was likely that we're gonna have a Gecko. They also got to draw, right? So you have to have Gecko into Luffy, yeah, and they still get to stay at 2 lives. Holy sheesh! We're taking 1 more life here, so we go down to literally 1. Opponent gets to KO another unit. Yeah. I needed Pudding earlier. Like, Pudding earlier would have been better for us to try to get there. But when we didn't find her, it was really tough. Perfume could also potentially get us there towards that. But like, because the opponent is able to put themselves in this position where they can have 2 lives and be a 9k, it actually never matters, right? Because they can just stay themselves at 2. Yeah. They can just remain themselves at 2 here and be chilling. Yeah. So like, we have to Gravity Blade because that's 2 more units. And then what? I guess we'll just spin the wheel and see what happens. We still lose no matter what because we don't have enough blockers. Yeah, there you go. We don't have enough counters, right? We have 3 attacks, right? So if both my units survive and the opponent has no other blockers, maybe. Yeah, this is easy now. This is another 9k and then you just go for 15. Yeah. So I guess I have to just go Boa, huh? Oh, okay. They would have just been able to kill the Boa. Don't troll this, my friend. Oh, they have ace. Okay. That's why, because they had the ace in their hand. That's why they put the ace in the bag. Okay, yeah. You got it. So the Boa would have still not mattered because opponent could have played that Rocket Luffy from their hand. It just had to be Pudding earlier. So it had to just be Pudding earlier. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Lucci. Opponent chose to go second. We have a stacker. We have a Pudding. I don't like the Gecko, but I think I'm gonna keep it. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess this works out, right? We'll go like this. Sengoku's not crazy, but not the worst either. Okay, so they just wanna cycle, right? So that's why they went for the Tempest Kick. Yeah, I guess we'll just go for the 7, right? And we'll just play this Moria out. Let's have this big Setsuke bat in the field. Wish it was something better than Moria, but what can you do? What can you do? 7 cards. I mean, 7 cards is not nothing, right? Like, it's not nothing. Oh, no, we just put in this whole hand, right? Yeah, we just put in this whole hand and just show. Yeah, we just go like this and then go 5 and 7. So the opponent just lost 2 cards there. And then we just go like this. Now, it does mean that I don't really have anything else here, right? But that's okay. I think taking 3 cards out of the hand is just way too valuable than anything else I could have done there. Yeah, and I'm taking this one, obviously, right? Because I want to kind of refill my hand a little bit. They're going to just kill this guy. Okay. Ooh, so actually, what that lets me do is that I can go 5 and a 7. And I kind of like this 5 and 7, even if I'm not developing this Sengoku. So I kind of like this 5 here. Just eat up a card and then go for 7 after. Like, I think I like eating up a card here, right? Opponent goes to 8 next turn, so this is going to be Gecko turn. They don't have a Expanding yet. But they could have one in their hand, I guess. They do have Helmepo. They don't have Lucci, so it doesn't really matter, right? So we'll go like this. I like the draw. He also develops another 6k bat in the field, right? So the opponent's down to just 2 lives already. Only has 5 cards. They get to KO 2. Oh, they're gonna only KO 1. They don't. You don't kill anything else then. I think we just go for a crazy. Yeah, I think we just keep a whole board and just attack. Opponent has 3 cards in their hand. I might want to keep this pudding. Is what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna save her. So we can go 7, 7, 7, 9, 9. I think we start with the 7 here. If the opponent counters with a 2k, 1k, then we can just go for a 5 and still have the pudding to attack with. Okay. I guess we don't have to go 9, 9. We can just go... I think I like another 7, to be honest. I think I like another 7 here. Yeah, they give me 2 2k. So this is an easy 5. They're gonna survive, but I'm just gonna still have such a good board that I don't care. Yeah, we're gonna go... We could go here, honestly. I'm down to just attack for 5 again, honestly, and just play Jinbe. Yeah, why don't we just go like this? Why don't we just attack for 5 one more time? Force them to give me the last card in their hand if they want it. I could also attack for a 6 here, but I think I'd just rather just go Jinbe here. And just develop the board, right? Just grab the 2k so that we can potentially protect my stuff. And we just need to keep as many units alive as possible, right? Yeah, so we protect it. You KO this one, you cycle. You're down to 0 life. Even if you have Rebecca, you should still die here. Okay. Yeah, they don't even have the span. No, they do. They do have the span. Do they have a Lucci? Oh, no, they just have Broke. Yeah, so how are you winning this, right? We just go 9. 9 and then everything here. Yeah, that pudding just blew them out. That pudding just blew them out. And obviously, again, that's why pudding ends up being so good. And once the opponent showed me 2 2Ks last turn, then he allowed me to just attack for 5s, which just kept eating up even more 2Ks from their hands. So, GG's in this match. We're going against Katakuri. So, let's see. Should be pretty straightforward, I would think, right? Just play a bunch of units, attack, attack, attack. I guess obviously the triggers are going to be a pain in the butt. The opponent chose to go 2nd, so I can keep this Perona. This our Jinbe, right? So I want to join to the pudding. We'll go Jinbe, which lets me play Boa and be able to attack for 8 into them. And then we'll draw into this and be able to play this if we need to. Sure. We want to be able to find as many Jimbes as possible, right? Now, obviously, okay, opponent whiffed that. That's so unlucky. That is so unlucky. Yeah, we're gonna attack for it, and we're just gonna hope that I guess we don't hit anything good. I also could choose to not. No, I think I have to keep it. I think I have to keep it just because we can always go Sengoku and try to look for Jinbe that way. Okay, the opponent didn't hit a trigger, but this is gonna be at 7k. If they only attack for 7, we can always block. So if they try to go like Perospero and then a 7k, we can block on 2k. I don't mind keeping the Jinbe alive. Opponent's at 7 cards, so if they decide to keep themselves at 7, we can always just put in as well. So they have to play something here. They have to play something. Yeah, they're gonna go for that. They left it at the top, which tells me that they probably have some sort of trigger. So if they have some sort of trigger, they probably want to just play, right? Like it might just be like a Nami or something to kill this Hancock. Remember that we know that we can play this Sloth for free with my leader ability, so we can always just attack with the leader first. Like if the opponent plays Perospero here, even if this is a trigger, I'm down to just bounce the Perospero back to their hand. I can also bounce the pudding back into their hand, and then no, I think if the opponent plays, if the opponent plays nothing else here, I think I just go pudding. Question is, do we let this Jinbe die? There's no way that we can, right? There's no way that we can. So we go here, Opponent obviously has a trigger here that could kill my units. So I'm just gonna go 6 here, attack with the strongest one. It wasn't anything important. I'm just gonna go 5s and just play Sengoku. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go 5 and just play Sengoku here. Oh, that was the Brûlé? Okay. So that was the Brûlé. We'll go here. We'll grab... Wow, man, the law doesn't even feel good either. Like, none of this feel good. I guess the Gecko is the most powerful unit that I have, so maybe I just grab the Gecko. We play 4 puddings, by the way, so it's not unlikely for us to draw another pudding anytime soon. Yeah, that's an 8k, so we have to let it go. Opponent goes to Kiku. We could just threaten lethal here. I guess not. I guess let's go 5. Let's just start eating up cards. They gave me a 2k here, right? So because they gave me a 2k, I can just go 5 here as well. Why did we just go 5s? Why did we just go 5s here? Opponent's giving me just 2ks. Like, opponent telling me that this is all just 2ks? You have to... That's tough, because you want to kill this Perona so that I don't have another attack. Yeah, they literally have to kill Perona. But now if I hit this blind, which I do, you're down to 0. I guess we know that the opponent had a trigger that they moved to the bottom, right? So this could be you're the one who should disappear. Yeah. You're the one who should disappear, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. They're down to 3. They can KO 2 units. They have an 8. I guess they could have Katakuri here. If they play 7 cost Big Mom, it doesn't matter. Because I can just trash my own life. The problem for them is that I still keep a lot of units. And again, we still are assuming that the opponent has no counters, no 2k counters, no 1k counters. So we can just start by attacking with 5s and just eat up their 2k counters. This is a tough matchup for them. You have to attack for 8, yeah. You have to attack for 8. So they move that card to the bottom, cool. So it's gonna depend on whatever that trigger is. It's gonna depend on whatever that trigger is. I could also go here. But that seems kind of low value, right? I think we just go 5. Opponent only has 1 life. I could have gone for more. Alright, that's a good punish. The Flint Split is a very good punish. They go 10 costs, right? They're gonna go up, back up, right? We go here, we can bottom deck both. They go 10 costs. I can counter to save this pudding. Force the opponent to give me another card here. Okay. So they're gonna go, they have one card. This could be a 10 cost Big Mom, right? Yeah, so they're gonna go here. We give you the 2K. This is gonna get 10 costs. There it is, right? So then here we can start going for our Jinbe shenanigans. So we can go for 5 here. I mean, I guess if you have double Big Mom, that could save you. But I'm just gonna go Gecko into Jinbe, right? I mean, I could also just kill them, right? 5, 6, 7, and then a 9. I could try to kill them with a 7 and a 9. But I think I'm just gonna play it safe. Because the 9 could technically get punished by double 2K. I think I'm just gonna play it safe. I think I'm just gonna develop my board. I think I'm just gonna go here. And we're just gonna go like this. Grab the Jinbe. Play Jinbe into this, and next time we have 3 bodies on the field to actually guarantee the victory. Even if the opponent has another 10 cost Big Mom, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, that's a good draw. So we just go multiple 7s, right? We go 7, force both cards out of their hand, and then go from there. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're not winning anyways, right? Because they don't have a trigger here. But that definitely was the seal, right? So, GG's. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's games. Yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward there, right? You kind of saw the mirror, and the mirror is really just a super grindy matchup. I like to focus on just clearing their board. I like to focus on clearing their board and just continuously just trade while keeping more cards in my hand so that I can counter when I actually need to. On the other side, on the Black Yellow Luffy matchup, we didn't find pudding early enough. And that's actually crazy. That's what we played for. That matchup specifically. And we didn't find it even after the mulligan. Felt pretty bad. But usually I want to play that matchup aggressive. Have them go to like 8 or 9 cards. And then play pudding to blow up their whole hand. And then go from there. Keeping them at 2. And forcing to have to awaken themselves if they want to go below 2. Right? Unfortunately, I ended up not working out for us. And opponent played it really well. Going to 7K early. Preventing us from actually putting a lot of pressure into him. Right? With the Hiyori and stuff. So yeah. Fun matchup, but you need to just find those puddings. And then lastly, Lucci, all about that aggression and pudding, getting us a lot of value. And then against the Katakuri, just have all these units on the board and just put this pressure into the opponent, right? They won't be able to get rid of your units as fast as they would like to. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed today's games and you enjoyed our showcase of the Doflamingo. Tomorrow, we're probably going to showcase some Uta gameplay. So if you like our videos and our gameplay, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund, which every now and then. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.